questions. And the first one for you, Mr. PlayStation 101, is, it should be an easy one for you. What was the name of the original black PlayStation console?
PlayStation 1 console, PlayStation 2, 3, 4, which one? PlayStation 1.
PlayStation 1.
Oh, that was that dev kit. Net Your Owls. Net Your Owls.
Net Yaros is what we're
Net
looking
Yaros, yeah. It's a development kit. I remember that. Yeah. Because I wanted to buy it, and then I realized that no, it's obviously I didn't know what it was. But yeah, remember that one.
Yeah, what was the net back then? Nobody had an idea. But yeah, congratulations. Yeah. Okay, on to number 2. Can you name 5 Sony published PSP launch games?
Fucking you in these lists, man. Fucking hell.
Go on, man. This is right up your alley.
So what's the question?
Can you name 5 Sony published PSP launch games? Okay, so that will be coming in the first.
So it has to be Sony published, right?
It has to be Sony published. PSP, not PS1, 2, or PS3. Go on, dude.
So obviously, I remember I bought this on the launch. So what was it called? World Tour Soccer. So I bought that on the launch. So that was one of the launch. What was the other launch games? Wipeout. I bought Wipeout as well.
Yeah.
What was it? WRC. I bought WRC. What was the other 2 then?
What was the other 2?
Medieval.
Or others.
Medieval. Was that one? Yeah, Medieval.
Yeah, that is one.
The last one. Oh, fuck me. What was that tank game? There was like a... it was based off a different name, but they changed it.
Mm-hmm. No clues today, mate. This is
Fired up.
Congratulations. Brody smelled the bottle.
Sweaty, mate. That was sweaty. Fucking hell, man. You came in for the jugular this first week, didn't you? Fucking hell.
That was pure jokes. All right, cool. For your final question for this week. I don't know if you're ready for this one. But this is
after the second one. I don't think I am ready for this one.
You're gonna have to call to the furthest part of that PlayStation.
Now I know what it feels like when you go from round 1 to 2 in Tekken. You can barely stand up. Like
somebody had this guy on mic because he thinks he's a stand-up comedian. Not anyway. Your number 3 question is simply this: what engine was used for the PS3 exclusive Heavenly Sword?
Fucking hell, bro. What
engine was used for the PS3 exclusive Heavenly Sword?
I loved Heavenly Sword as well, man. That had the girl from Fringe in it. Anna Torv.
Anna Torv, yeah.
Fucking hell, the engine. Okay.
She'll be popping up in Last of Us as well. Let's see, she's going to be in Last of Us as well.
I'm trying to start.
Forget about that. Forget about Last of Us.
I'm trying to picture the startup screen for Heavenly Sword.
Come on, it's an easy one.
Sony Computer Entertainment can only be 2. PS3. So PS3 had 2 proprietary engines that were going with it. One was Unreal, one was Havoc. So it's one of the. I'm gonna go with Havoc.
Congratulations, mate. Congratulations.
Pause then and that shit. Fuck, it's Unreal. It was only one or the other.
Attention just a little bit, man. Just a little bit. But Havoc was the engine. Was used in the original PlayStation, and who was the designer of it?
Fucking hell. Okay, so I remember the CPU engine was wasn't that one? That was PS2. R3000. Who the fuck made it? The R3. So the CPU was at R3000 in the original PlayStation, and I'm pretty sure it was by Miss Computer System, something like Limited. Miss Computer System.
You are right.
Boom! Don't mess with that knowledge.
You got it right, man. Yes, it was Miss Computer Systems, and yes, you did actually get it, man. It was actually the R3000. How did you know that, mate? How did you remember all this? What's going on?
Do you know what it is? It's all like I don't remember it, but when it's weird when it comes to PlayStation. because I've grown up with it. Like, I'm like Bane. He was growing up in the shadows. I grew up with the PlayStation. Right? I was born with it. But like literally, it's all in there. But when if I was to think about it, I don't know. But if someone was to ask it, it just unlocks. It's like if you remember that film Hackers when they're floating to find the file. It's like that in my brain.
That's it. You know what I mean? You go for that memory palace.
That's it.
Right,
Matrix.
the PlayStation box. All right, then let's see if your Matrix ability works. Let's see if you can actually get to that Neo status. Your number 2 question or number 5 is okay. Here it is. From PS1 to PS5, what game did Sony publish from developers Deep Space? I'll say it again. From PS1.
Nice. You don't need to say it again. This is feel nice, bro, because I needed an easy one and I got it on the 5th one.
Okay.
That will be PS2 exclusive Extermination. That's the game. That game was crazy, man. I think it came out in like 2001. And it was just like fighting like these like mutant like things. It was a good game, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I never finished it.
You didn't finish it.
It glitched on me
so much didn't finish it. It's like, I had enough.
It glitched on me, and I was like, I'm done because my memory card got corrupt. I was like, I'm not doing that all again.
Well, hopefully, Deep Space actually re-released that game and actually fix out those glitches so Sony can actually complete the game glitch free.
It's all good.
Okay then. So your third. So there you go. Okay, you'll see 5 for 5.
Yes.
You'll say 5. Yeah, you're 5 for 5.
5 times.
You got 5 on it right now. All right then. So your third or your 6th final question of this week. Can you name every Gran Turismo game?
Wow. Every Gran Turismo
and there's been a few of them. Come on.
Okay, I know what you're doing here. I know what you're doing. I know what you're
doing
here. You're gonna throw me off with one of those stupid prologues or something. Okay, hold on. Let me think.
I'd say nothing. Let's see what you got, man.
So it's obviously. So Gran Turismo. I got to do it in console. So PS1 was Gran Turismo 2. PS3 was GT3 A-Spec. There was a weird hypercar one. GT Concept.
Yes, dude.
And then GT4. What came towards the end of that? GT4 Prologue. Prologue came out after Concept. Then it was GT4, the actual GT4.
Okay.
There was a long wait after that. There was the GT Concept HD or GT, Gran Turismo HD Concept.
Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, go on.
Prologue for 5.
Yeah, go on.
Then came 5 didn't come yet. This is where you were probably PSP Gran Turismo came out. And there was the PSP Gran Turismo. Then we moved to PS3. There was GT5, GT6, GT Sport, and then I'm gonna say GT7 in case you try and throw a side curve at me. Even though the game is not fucking released yet. It's been announced.
It's here. Yo, dude. And this is a fairly, I'm just warming you into it. This is one that should be close and dear to your heart. Can you name all the Sony first-party studios? That's all of them. Yeah, don't skimp out.
Okay. I think it's okay. It's kind of hard because I'll confuse myself, so I'm gonna have to break it into territory. That way, it's easier for me. So, Europe, we'll go home first.
Okay.
Guerrilla Games. Housemarque. SIE London Studio.
Yep.
SIE Xdev Europe. That's the Xdev team, but they're still part of the first party.
Yep.
And Media Molecule. So that's 5 main in Europe. Japan is Team Asobi, obviously. Gobbled up everything. Polyphony Digital.
Astro.
7.
Very good.
There's another one. Forward
I'm
Work.
to push you for time on this one, mate. I'm sorry.
Nah, come on. You can't give me the whole list. Forward Work. So that's 8.
All right.
I'm at 8, and then there's obviously most of them in America. So you got Ben Studio,
Yep.
9. Insomniac, obviously 10.
Of course.
Pixel Opus 11. Naughty Dog, Naughty Dog
happy to get
12.
that, man. So that was an easy one. Come on, keep going.
San Diego 13. That's San Diego's number 13. Sucker Punch is number 14. And then last but not least, I think it's the last one anyway. If not, it's a good enough effort. My boys at Sony Santa Monica. We're going to Ragnarok, motherfucker.
Well done, dude. Well done.
15.
You managed to get all of them. Yes, 15. You got them all there. All right, then. Okay, that's fine. All right, you got one for the day. That gives you at 7. That's it. You might as well just get comfortable at that, because you ain't gonna get the next 2. So just don't worry.
Listen,
about it. But this is for the listeners.
Stupid ones each week, man.
All right. Okay. So this is it. This is your number 8. Let's see if you can get this one. During its reveal, how many USB ports did the PS3 have? Initially 6, but launched with how many?
4. Yeah, it initially had 6. It had 4 at the front, 2 at the back, but then they took the ones at the back and there was only 4 at the front.
All right, then obviously I gave you that one. But anyway, congratulations.
Hey, I knew it was initially 6. You said it there because I remember that, but it was definitely 4.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
That's so 8 for 8.
8 for 8. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. But you want to get to 9 status, and let's see if you can actually make that. All right. So, can you name 3 of the 5 first games that were available for free on the PS Plus during the service's launch?
Fucking hell, mate.
3 of the 5 first games during the service's first launch.
PlayStation Plus launch. Okay, yeah. PlayStation Plus.
Just 3. That's all you have to do. Not the whole 5.
Destruction Derby. Wipeout HD.
Yep.
So it's Wipeout, Destruction Derby.
Just one moment.
Age of Zombies.
No. Okay, we're gonna take that one.
Yeah, Age of Zombies, is that one?
Congratulations, yes, Age of motherfucking Zombies. You got it. How the frick are you doing this, dude? Just mute
Viva Ronaldo. Viva Ronaldo.
All right, fair enough, yeah.
Running down the wing, here's Sonny.
You're holding your position.
9 from 9.
PlayStation encyclopedia. Obviously, we have to step up the game. Are you ready for this, man? Okay,
no, but let's do this.
Let's do this. All right, then. So you're number 10. What was the name of the CPU in the PS2, and which 2 companies manufactured it? I repeat, what was the name of the CPU in the PlayStation Twizzle, and which 2 companies manufactured it?
So I know the engine name. That's the Emotion engine. And the 2 people that manufactured it, so Ken Kutaragi would have been it. So Sony is 1. Who would have done the other one? Who would have done the DVD drive? Toshiba.
Boom!
Boom! 10 out of 10.
Nice. Yeah, in fact, it was obviously the Emotion engine, one of the most, well, not as difficult as a PlayStation 3, but close engine to develop for. And yes, it was Sony, obviously, but the mystery, the wild card, the guess in the hole was Toshiba. I can't believe you managed to figure that out, dude. Bloody hell.
Fuck yeah. And did you know that the Emotion engine was in the original PS3 models as well? Because they actually put PS2 in the console.
What? Then again, the amount of times they squashed the PlayStation 2 from its original form factor to what it ended up being. I'm not surprised it's not in watches these days. But yeah, okay, then good. All right, you got that right, but it's all right. No need to celebrate just yet. We still have a couple more to go. Let's just see if you can retain your 100% accuracy. All right, so number 2 is including every game. What are the two best-selling games for the PlayStation 1? I repeat, including every game that was ever released for the
Wow.
PlayStation
So
1.
every game, not
What?
first party, just every game.
Every game. What are the two best-selling games for the PlayStation 1?
Okay, give me a second. Hold on.
Boom, 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 boom,
It
boom,
wasn't
boom,
FIFA at that time, so
boom,
it's not
boom,
FIFA.
boom.
I'm gonna
Nope.
say
Boom, boom,
there's have to be okay.
boom.
Gran Turismo, the original Gran Turismo would be one of them, and the other one would be Tekken's up there, but I wouldn't say Tekken's there. Final Fantasy VII.
Okay. Well,
So Gran Turismo and
after,
Final Fantasy VII.
okay. Well, I'm afraid to tell you that you're right. You freaking joker. How the hell did you figure that out? Yes, it
Well,
was GT.
I had to
Yeah,
think. I
Gran
had to think.
Turismo,
Like I thought
Final
to
Fantasy
myself,
7.
I was thinking, what was big sellers? I remember Tekken 3 was huge, but I thought that
Yeah,
can't be number one. And then I thought, yeah, Gran Turismo was like a world changer when that came out, so that had to be it. And then, I mean, fucking Final Fantasy VII was selling even when the PS2 was out, so yeah, that
yeah,
had to be up there. I was
yeah.
stuck because I thought I knew Metal Gear was big, but not that big in terms of like
Like it was
compared to these.
huge.
So it only
Yeah,
left me
but
with Madden, FIFA, or these guys, you know. So
yeah, and GT had the fanatics. You know, I mean, as soon as that game came out, I mean, people were just addicted to collecting cards, and they struck on the head. And Final Fantasy VII, I mean, one of the most promoted games in history. I mean, they had to do something compared to Nintendo 64 with their release of
well,
Ocarina of
I
Time, the
am
Zelda.
Mason Greenwood
So,
for Mason Greenwood, 11 for 11.
well, we will see if you can make it 12 for 12 and join me at the podium. But I don't know. I don't really think that's actually going to happen. So we're just going to throw it out there anyway.
Hit me.
It's time to leave you behind. So when all right, this is the final question. Yeah. And all right, I've kind of gone a bit easy on you. But anyway, let's go for it. When was the original God of War unveiled? Aha!
What? Oh, I thought you
When
said
was the
easy. This is
original God
okay.
of
I
War
need to think.
unveiled?
I need silence for 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Let me think. I need to break down when I
I'm gonna
saw
have
it.
to I'm gonna have to push you on this one. I'm sorry.
No.
It's coming to the end of the show. We gotta get this.
It was before E3. So E3 2004 was when it had its big like showing and stuff, but it was before then. What was before then? I remember this in the making of God of War. It was the Sony. It was the Santa Monica Gamers Day in 2004. Yeah.
Oh! What the fuck, dude? You got it so wrong. I can't believe you're so off, man.
What are you lying for?
You got it
I
right.
just said,
You
don't
got it
lie.
right.
I
You
know I
it
got it
right.
right. I know I got it right. I was thinking because I was watching
You
it.
know, had you not watched that documentary,
Dude,
you
it was
would
the
have
one.
screwed
It
up.
was like a well, all the directors sat down and they were talking about it, and I remembered it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't shown at E3. It was shown some when they talked about the Gamers Day when they were really nervous about showing God of War to fans and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah. Well done, dude. Welcome to the 12 for 12 podium. But you should not be here, man. Next time, I'm gonna make sure you get stumped. Um, okay, your first stumping question is how many PlayStations did Sony sell in the first month after release in Japan? That's how many PlayStation did Sony sell in the first month after its release in Japan?
PS1, PlayStation, Japan.
PlayStation.
I remember this in the magazine. That's the worst thing. I'm trying to think.
Mhm.
Again, because back in the day it was magazine, so you read these headlines
Yeah,
in like official PlayStation magazine and things like that.
yeah. It was PS1.
It
What
was
you got, man?
big.
What
It
you
was
got?
big. It was massive. It was. They flooded the
Yeah,
market because it was a
it's
Japanese only launch. I think it was 300,000.
Oh, you joker. Yes, it was 300,000. That's how they pretty much sold on the release of the PlayStation in Sony during its first month. And yes, like you said, they did flood the market and it became a phenomenal success. You're lucky. That was just luck. That was just luck.
To the
Yeah, you
person who
know.
sent that question in, if he dies, he dies.
Yeah, I can hear them screaming right now. I was like, I'll get you next time. All right, well, hopefully it's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. All right, then. So number 2. All right, congratulations. Yeah.
13 for
Yeah,
13.
welcome. But it stops right here. It stops right here. What year did Sony discontinue the PlayStation? What year did Sony discontinue the PlayStation?
Fucking hell. 1994 launched. 2000. PS2 came out in 2000, and so I'll say 2004.
I'm afraid you've actually got 14, mate.
Yes,
you got that right. It was 2004. That was the year that Sony did. Discontinue the PlayStation. They kept it alive for 10 whole years, flogging that horse, and it was. You can't jack my music.
It's the
That was my music.
eye of the tiger. It's the cream of the fight.
We'll see.
These questions are goddamn shy.
All right. I'm hoping. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Yeah, you sent it from far and wide, and come on. We need to do
and to
this.
the listener who sent that other question in, do you smell what I'm cooking? Come on, one more. All
right, okay, cool. All right, then. Oh, man. All right, cool. Here we go. Let's just see if you are that PlayStation boss, that PlayStation encyclopedia. This should be a walk in the park for you. These really
for people who are listening on the podcast, you're going to hear me breathing. I want you to picture Daniel LaRusso in front of ice cubes and I'm about to chop them. That's the noise I'm making, and the breathing and the hands moving.
With a little mandolin. Ding, 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 ding. All right, cool. Here we go. Number 3. Jeez, come on. Danielson! Focus! All right.
I'm afraid! I'm
sure he was swearing. But anyway. All right, third question. Finish the advertising slogan.
What the fuck kind of question is that?
Yeah, finish the advertising. Just. Yeah. Live in your world. ... And which console was it for?
Oh my fuck!
Live in your world.
What's the question again?
So the slogan. So finish the advertising slogan. Live in your world.
Live in your world.
And also give it the console that was for.
Oh my fucking god!
Come on, Russo.
Fucking hell! Come on, Sonny.
You finish the advertising slogan. That's all you have to do. Live in your world. And which console was it for?
I keep thinking PS4, but it's not PS4. It's the play. Live in your world. Live in your world. Live in your world. Live in your world. It's not the PS1. That was the other one. At least I can say that I've lived. PS3 was a third place. I'm gonna say Live in Your World was for PS2, and the slogan was Live in Your World. Playing hours?
Unfortunately, no, mate. I'm sorry. That's not the answer for this
Live
question.
in your world. Playing hours. Oh, yeah, you can't take it. I can tell by your face.
You joker. Yes, the finishing the advertising slogan is Live in Your World, Play in Hours for the PlayStation. Motherfucking 2. Well, congratulations, mate. You did it. You did it.
And at a time like this,
just a little bit.
At a time like this,
by a smidgen.
At a time like this, I only have 7 words to the 3 people who sent those questions in, thinking that they could stump me.
Mm-hmm.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Well, we'll wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. We will wait and see. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen,
again,
you still got a week. You still got a week to just go delve into your mind and to find the question that will stump Sonny in the next PlayStation 101. Let's see if we can actually
for
15. Knock it down a peg.